And you know what? There's actually some churches that still does that today. Hello, welcome to my visual blog. This is live. That is every Thursday night from 8:30 on YouTube. If you're watching my blog right now, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. It will not cost you a cent. For those that read my blog on Facebook on a regular basis, remember you guys will always have a direct link. So we'll chat again, and remember, subscribe, like and share. Hi everyone, I hope everybody had a blessed Christmas and spent nice quality time with friends and family. So this week's vlog will not be as exciting as last week, and I thought let's just keep it informative and chat about the history of today. So in the past, this day was called Boxing Day, but I'm sure you all know that it has changed to the Day of Goodwill. And I thought, let's look at the history and see what's the story behind the box. I initially went and I did some research on where does this whole thing of Boxing Day comes from. And then it's actually quite funny because it's recorded that the first boxing match took place in 1681, and this was arranged by Christopher Monk, and he arranged a boxing match between his butler and his butcher, and then his butcher actually won that boxing match. So I found it hilarious to think that Boxing Day actually originated from a boxing match. So Boxing Day, let's call it Boxing Day for now, is actually only celebrated in a few countries, and these countries are all connected to the UK. So it's South Africa, Canada, the UK and New Zealand. The history behind this is actually quite beautiful. It started in the UK about 800 years ago, and where it comes from is that churches that time would have collection boxes, and those collection boxes would only be opened on Boxing Day. And what they would do is then they would count how much money is in the boxes, and they would distribute it amongst all the poor people in that town or village, which is quite beautiful. And you know what? There's actually some churches that still does that today. So another tradition that was followed, which is also related to the UK, was that very, very rich families that time would give their servants the day off. And then the servants would be able to go and spend Christmas with their families, and they would also receive their Christmas boxes from their the people that they worked for. So then they would spend Boxing Day as Christmas Day. Another thing that would happen in the UK is that many shops would, after Christmas, mark down their goods, and then there will be lots of specials, and it's almost just like Black Friday is in the USA. So if you guys followed my vlog from my very first video that I posted which was about Black Friday. There I discussed Black Friday as being connected to the USA. So Boxing Day in the UK is actually like Black Friday in the USA. So like I mentioned earlier, is that Boxing Day is now called the Day of Goodwill, and this was changed in South Africa after 1994. What is so nice to me is that actually we here in South Africa also use the Day of Goodwill to now give back to people that might be in need. So we actually kept that tradition of using Boxing Day to spread goodwill. We all know that most people in South Africa mostly use the Day of Goodwill to veg out, and it's just an extension of Christmas, and we still eat all the leftovers, or we braai and get together with the rest of the family and friends again. Or the other big thing is we go to the beach. So then we just have an extension of Christmas and we just celebrate it an extra day. But then we just don't have all the fancy trimmings and sitting nice and dressing up. Then we just go to the beach and veg out and have a ball of a time. So I hope you guys enjoyed your Boxing Day and that you had lots of fun vegging out. But I also hope you kept in mind that this could have been the day to just spread some cheer. So please remember, you guys must tune in for my special episode that's going to be on New Year's Eve. You guys wouldn't want to miss that one. That's going to be awesome and a real treat for everybody. So we'll chat again soon. Bye.